5 things 100-year-olds do every morning, simple but life-changing. Did you know your morning routine might actually be shortening your life? While most folks over 60 are focused on vitamins, expensive workout gear, or the latest superfoods, they're overlooking something far more powerful. Centenarians, people who live past 100, have a secret. And it all happens in the first 60 minutes after waking up. What if I told you there are 5 simple morning habits, all under 20 minutes, that could add years, even decades, to your life? Stick around, because the most surprising part is, you can start tomorrow morning. Let me tell you about Arnold, a 68-year-old retired accountant from Ohio. Despite sleeping 8 hours a night, he felt drained every morning. His doctor gave him a wake-up call: dangerously high blood pressure, sky-high inflammation, and a grim warning. If things don't change, you might not make it to 75. Medication didn't help. Arnold was losing hope. Until one day, his 91-year-old neighbor, Betty, sharp as ever, shared her secret morning routine. Skeptical but desperate, Arnold gave it a shot. 11 weeks later, his doctor couldn't believe the results. Arnold's blood pressure normalized. Inflammation dropped by 43%. And for the first time in years, he woke up energized. Here's the truth: these 5 morning habits aren't trends. They're time-tested by some of the healthiest, longest-living people on Earth. Let's dive into the first one. Habit 1: hydrate immediately after waking up. When was the last time you woke up and reached for a glass of water, before anything else? If you're like most Americans over 60, the answer is, probably never. You might head straight for coffee, and while it feels comforting, it could be quietly harming you. According to Harvard Medical School, your body loses nearly a pound of water every night through breathing and sweat. That means you wake up clinically dehydrated. Dr. William Mitchell from the Harvard Longevity Institute puts it bluntly: morning dehydration thickens your blood, raising stroke risk dramatically in older adults. But here's the good news: drinking water within 5 minutes of waking boosts brain blood flow by 30% and can cut stroke risk in half. Just ask Shirley, a 73-year-old retired teacher from Florida. Healthy diet, daily walks, yet she suffered a mild stroke. Her neurologist told her, "Your blood's like sludge in the morning." So she started hydrating immediately after waking. Within weeks, her blood flow improved, and her stroke risk markers dropped significantly. Here's what to do. Tonight, place a glass of room-temperature water on your nightstand. Tomorrow morning, drink it before your feet even hit the floor. Add a squeeze of lemon. The citric acid boosts absorption and kickstarts your metabolism. This takes less than 30 seconds, but could extend your life by years. Habit 2: get early morning sunlight. Ever notice that older folks who seem ageless are usually early risers? That's not a coincidence. Stanford University researchers have discovered why. Exposure to natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking triggers hormones that control everything from sleep quality to cellular repair. Explains Dr. Jennifer Carlson, lead neuroscientist. Morning light improves sleep quality by 42%, boosts mood, and slows cellular aging. Without it, seniors face faster physical and cognitive decline. Take Thomas, an 81-year-old who battled insomnia for decades. He tried everything: pills, supplements, sleep clinics. Nothing worked, until he stepped outside for just 10 minutes every morning after waking. 1 week in, he was sleeping like a baby. A month later, his kids thought he was on some kind of miracle drug. That's how energized he felt. Here's your step-by-step. Within 30 minutes of waking, go outside for 5 to 10 minutes. You don't need bright sunshine, even cloudy skies provide powerful light. Don't wear sunglasses, the light must hit your eyes to reset your body's clock. If you can't go out, sit near a window and look at the morning sky. This habit costs nothing, but could radically improve your sleep and energy starting tomorrow. Still with me? If this is resonating, drop a 2 in the comments so I know you're here. Let's keep going. Habit 3. Gentle movement before breakfast. Want to know the number one mistake older adults make with exercise? Either doing nothing, or jumping into workouts that are too intense. Centenarians do it differently. They follow a science-backed sweet spot, light, mindful movement before breakfast. Dr. Robert Thompson from the National Institute on Aging explains. Gentle movement before eating boosts metabolism by 24% and slashes inflammation linked to heart disease, arthritis, and dementia. Let's look at Nancy, age 76. She had crippling arthritis, stairs were agony, and doctors warned she'd be in a wheelchair in 2 years. Desperate, she began following a 7-minute gentle movement routine each morning before breakfast. No fancy equipment. No gym. Just simple, low-impact stretches. After 3 weeks, her morning stiffness started fading. After 2 months, she was moving more easily than she had in a decade. I feel 15 years younger, she told her stunned doctor. Here's your movement plan for tomorrow. After your water and sunlight, spend 5 minutes doing 3 gentle movements. 1. Arm swings, stand tall, swing your arms gently forward and back. 2. Ankle rolls, sit or stand, rotate each ankle slowly in circles. 3. Seated twists, sit in a chair, gently rotate your torso side to side. No sweat required, just mindful movement to wake up your body, boost circulation, and reduce inflammation. And remember, the key is to do it before you eat. What if the way you spend the first 20 minutes of your morning is actually speeding up how fast you age? Forget pricey supplements or extreme workouts, because the world's longest living people have a different secret. The truth? Centenarians, people who live to 100 and beyond, follow 5 simple morning habits that take less than 20 minutes. And science now proves these rituals could literally add years, even decades, to your life. The best part? You can start tomorrow morning. Let me tell you about Arnold, a 68-year-old retired accountant from Ohio who was exhausted all the time, despite getting 8 hours of sleep. His doctor warned him, high blood pressure, dangerous inflammation, and medication wasn't helping. He was scared. Until his 91-year-old neighbor Betty, sharp as ever, shared 5 simple things she did every morning. Arnold tried them. 11 weeks later, his doctor was stunned. And now, I'm sharing them with you, starting with the one that could literally save your life. Habit 1. They hydrate immediately after waking. Before coffee. Before the news. Before even getting out of bed. Centenarians reach for water, and you should too. Harvard researchers found that during sleep, we lose nearly a pound of water through breathing and sweating. That leaves most of us, especially older adults, mildly dehydrated before the day even begins. Dr. William Mitchell of the Harvard Longevity Institute explains, morning dehydration thickens the blood, increasing stroke risk significantly in seniors. But drinking water within 5 minutes of waking can boost brain blood flow by 30% and reduce stroke risk by up to 53%. Shirley, a 73-year-old former teacher from Florida, learned this the hard way. She started her mornings with black coffee, exercised daily, ate healthy, but still suffered a minor stroke. Her neurologist pointed to one culprit: severe morning dehydration. Now, she drinks water immediately upon waking. And her risk factors have improved dramatically. Here's your move: tonight, put a glass of room temperature water next to your bed. When you wake up, before your feet even hit the floor, drink it all. Add lemon if you like. It takes 30 seconds, and could save your brain, your heart, your life. Habit 2. They get early morning sunlight. Ever wonder why the sharpest, most energetic seniors always seem to be up at dawn? It's not just discipline, it's science. Researchers at Stanford found that getting natural sunlight within 30 minutes of waking triggers powerful hormonal responses in the brain. It boosts your mood, balances your sleep cycle, and even repairs your cells. Dr. Jennifer Carlson, a lead neuroscientist, says, just 5 to 10 minutes of morning light exposure improves sleep by 42% and activates longevity markers in the blood. Take Thomas. He's 81, and for decades, he battled crippling insomnia. Nothing helped, not melatonin, not sleep clinics. Then his doctor suggested one thing: sit outside for 10 minutes after waking. Within a week, Thomas was sleeping soundly. Within a month, he had so much energy his kids thought he was on stimulants. Your step? Go outside within 30 minutes of waking. Just 5 to 10 minutes, even if it's cloudy. No sunglasses, your eyes need the light. Can't go out? Sit by a window and face the sky. 5 free minutes that could radically improve your energy, sleep, and lifespan. Habit 3, gentle movement before breakfast. Most seniors make one of two mistakes: either they skip movement entirely, or they dive into exercises that are too intense. Centenarians strike a balance. They move gently before breakfast. The National Institute on Aging found that light movement before eating boosts metabolism by 24% and slashes inflammation, a major culprit in heart disease, arthritis, and dementia. Nancy, 76, had severe arthritis and was told she'd need a wheelchair soon. But she started a 5-minute pre-breakfast stretch routine. 3 weeks in, her stiffness eased. 2 months later, she was climbing stairs pain-free. Here's what to do tomorrow. 1. Arm circles, 60 seconds, gradually widening the circles. 2. Torso twists, sit and gently rotate side to side for 60 seconds. 3. Knee raises, 10 slow raises while holding onto a chair or counter. 4. Walk in place, finish with 2 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes, no equipment, no gym. But massive payoff. Habit 4, a centenarian-approved breakfast. Your first meal either fights aging, or accelerates it. Blue Zone's researchers discovered something stunning: every culture with the highest number of centenarians eats a fiber-rich, anti-inflammatory breakfast within the first hour of waking. Dr. Emily Richardson, a nutritional gerontologist, says, this habit reduces cellular aging by up to 40%, and lowers risk of heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. William, 69, had prediabetes and sky-high cholesterol. Despite diets and pills, his numbers worsened. Then he swapped his cereal and OJ for berries, nuts, and yogurt. 6 weeks later, his labs had improved so much his doctor thought he was on new medication. Your centenarian breakfast. Half a cup of fresh or frozen berries. 2 tablespoons of walnuts, almonds, or pecans. A quarter cup of plain yogurt or cottage cheese. Or try warm oatmeal with cinnamon, berries, and nuts. Avoid sugar and refined carbs, especially in that first hour. This 2-minute breakfast could slash inflammation and reset your metabolism. Habit 5, they practice morning mindfulness. The most powerful habit of all? It's invisible. And nearly free. It's not physical, it's emotional. Harvard studies show that just 3 minutes of morning mindfulness reduces cortisol, the stress hormone, by 23%. And lowers blood pressure more effectively than some medications. Dr. Sarah Johnson, a Harvard cardiologist, explains, this habit creates a protective buffer around your heart, reducing your risk of stroke and heart attack throughout the day. Daniel, 72, was on multiple blood pressure meds and still in the danger zone. Then he tried a simple ritual. Each morning, before reaching for his phone or turning on the TV, he listed 3 things he was grateful for. He breathed slowly for 3 minutes. A month later, his doctor reduced his meds. Why? His numbers had normalized. Your move: sit quietly for 3 minutes. Name 3 things you're grateful for. Or use this breath pattern: inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8, repeat. 3 minutes. No tools. Just peace. So let's recap. Drink water right away. Get morning sunlight. Move gently before breakfast. Eat anti-inflammatory foods. Practice gratitude or mindfulness. These 5 habits, total time, less than 20 minutes. But they could add 20 years to your life. You don't need expensive supplements. Just small daily decisions, like Arnold, Shirley, Nancy, Thomas, William, and Daniel made. If you're ready to start, hit that like button. Comment below, which of these habits will you try tomorrow morning? And subscribe for more simple, science-backed health tips that keep you strong, sharp, and independent, at any age. Share this with someone you love. Because these 5 habits could literally change, or even save, their life.